Could be different for business, but hello.
Mind if I ask a question?
Sure, of course.
What started this?
So I actually was watching people in LA back in October, and it was funny to me, like not what Scientology stands for. I kind of knew a little bit about Scientology,
Yeah.
but like being in high school and in college, friends just would tell me it's a cult, don't look into it. So I was like,
Yeah, right.
I kind of looked and I was like, you're definitely not for me. I already have my own religion that I'm in. I'm definitely not. So I never looked more into it. But then in October in LA, they have so there's different members. There's regular members like you and me could be a member, or there's ones that sign billing your contracts. Yeah. They're the Sea Org members.
Yeah.
So they're the most devoted. So in LA, they're in LA only, or they're mostly in LA and Clearwater, Florida.
Okay.
So in LA, there was a guy who actually films LA police because they're so corrupt. His name's William, and he just goes around, and anytime he sees the police out, he would film them and audit them, right? So there was one night he was, I believe he was filming the police, and it was like something like this kind of setup, and he was standing at the door. Mind you, it was like if I recall correctly, it was like 2, 3, or maybe 4 in the morning, so it's completely closed, right?
Of course.
So anyway, security came out and like gave him shit, told him he needed to like effing move. So he got pissed about that and said, "I'm gonna end your religion," like out of anger.
Yeah.
And then that's really how it started. But anyway, so to get to why I did it, I started watching him and watching other people protest, and they usually have people that like try to recruit on the sidewalk. So they would like walk with them because you're allowed to walk with anyone in public.
Yeah.
We're not following anyone. You can walk with someone. And if they're allowed to recruit, I can follow alongside them and counter recruit. So that's what they were doing, and it'd be funny because you would tell them the truth, like, hey, they human traffic, they abuse children, like the whole 9 yards. I don't know how much you know about Scientology, but all their crimes, anyways, I won't list them all, but all the crimes that they have committed and are in court cases right now against, they would list. And then it'd just be funny because when their goal is to get boots inside, like people inside, to watch the movie, watch movie, do the personality test, buy a book. So it'd be funny because then when they wouldn't be able to get someone in, they would be like, William would be like, got him, another one for me. So it'd be funny, like I say, it's in the moment. So I was like, oh, that's funny. To troll, but also educate people and recruit the right way. If you want to join, and you're an adult over 18, go for it. If you're under 18, it's not cool if they're being forced by a parent to do this because they have no choice. Like if you're over 18 and I tell you everything that's wrong with this place and you still go in and then join, that's on you, man. I tried to tell you that, hey, these are the things that they do to people. They could give 2 F's about you because they don't care. They act like they do, but they don't care about you. When it comes between them and you, they're going to pick their
money.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. So anyway, so then I looked it up in the area and I was like, I wonder if there's one here because I haven't heard anything. Like I've gotten recommendations for other protesters like in other cities.
Yeah.
Around December, and then I was like, I wonder if there's one like close to Boston, and behold, there is.
Yeah.
So then in January, I started just coming out like once a week, twice a week. First incognito, just filming to see what I could catch, and then I actually started then I came back in March and I went in. And I wasn't going to do anything. I was just going to grab their propaganda so I can have it, so I can educate people. And again, be funny, hey, you want to take a personality test?
Yeah.
You could join my cult here. We're a cult here. I was going to troll. And I went in, through the comment space, and I was right here. And then I actually met a Sea Org member. Oh. And she just told me she came from Clearwater, Florida. We spoke a little bit. I've been watching someone who is from Clearwater who used to be in the Sea Org. He's an ex-Scientologist, and then he was a public. And he actually went all the way around. They have a mega campus. It's called the Superpowers Building. It's called Flag. In Clearwater, Florida. Yeah. So I pretty much described that whole area, and she ate it up. Another guy came out who's the tour guide. He gave me a tour and all that in March. And then ever since, I went to the one in DC in April, and that really got me more not more motivated, I guess you could say, because I saw the stuff that was going on there. They were making elderly people go up these steps. DC has a nice building. That's actually where they founded Church of Scientology in Washington, DC. Yeah, it's crazy, yeah. L. Ron Hubbard has a house there. Yeah, he has a house there. It's a museum now. It actually used to be, his old home used to be the first church there. Yeah, it's crazy. Huh. So being there and seeing people getting elderly, hanging onto the rails to go up, when they have ADA elevator in the back, they had a lift. If you were in a wheel, and they made them go down and struggle. So I didn't like that. Yeah. I saw a lot of kids going in and out. now. And it was just weird what they were doing. So then I was like, all right, when I get back to Boston, I'm gonna have to try to come out here 3 times a week. And then they called the police on me for chalk. They called code enforcement about flyers. They called the cops because I'm filming in public, which is perfectly legal.
Yeah.
So then that got me upset, and that made it personal that now I'm going to come here every day to film and to talk to people.
Huh.
Sorry, I'm talking loud because he's a Scientologist.
Yeah.
So now I just like you know, because I believe I've seen you a few times too around here. Yeah, and you're good. So, you know, people will eventually stop and you know, we'll chit chat. And pretty much my thing, I know this place isn't going to end in one day.
Yeah.
Who knows if it could even end. Because they're tax exempt. If that gets eliminated, this place is going to struggle. All of them are because they owe a lot of money. But my thing is like doing what I'm doing now, being out here. If someone stops and talks to me, I'll tell them. You could Google it. Like I'm not just saying things just to say them. Like there's a reason why there's 10 to 12 court cases right now in courts for those crimes that I'm talking about. Danny Masterson raped, that we know of, 3 women. Do you know who Danny Masterson is?
No.
He's an actor from that 70s show.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So he raped 3 women, 3 Scientologist women. When you're a Scientologist, you're not allowed to call the cops. If you and me were Scientologists and you punch me, I can't call 911 and say, hey, so-and-so punched me. I have to go tell whoever my supervisor is or
That's
whoever.
a very convenient rule.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? So anyway, so those 3 women went to the Church of Scientology in LA, told them, hey, he drugged me and raped me. He actually drugged another one and used a gun on her, pointed a gun at her, and then raped her. Yeah. So anyway, so they told the church did their investigation, nothing happened. Until just recently when it came out. So now that's another thing that they're really known for, that they covered it up because they believe in that. Don't call the police. We don't call the police on one another because we're better than everyone. We can handle our own crimes within the organization. Yeah,
that's terrifying.
And like you said, it's terrifying, and like you said, very convenient because if like say, you know, I have a family member or a friend that's higher up than, you know, up there like in the inner circle, I can do whatever the F I want in Scientology, and my friend or family member that's in the inner circle is just gonna
cover it up.
What they'll do is, what they end up doing is they end up sending, like, let's say for example, they'll send me, if I'm here in Boston and I did something to you and you're so adamant about it that you want something to be done, they'll tell you we took care of it. What they'll do is they'll send me to like LA, or they'll send me to a different country and just put me at a different Church of Scientology.
I see.
You'll never see me again. And then if you end up needing to get moved because not anything bad you did, but if you end up having to switch posts too, they'll just make sure you and me never interact.
Yeah.
Or anyone that might be close to you will ever interact with me. But then when people are protesting, it happens because then you end up filming people that come out, and then imagine someone, obviously if you're a Scientologist you won't see it because they don't watch this stuff, but you normally see, hey, this guy was somewhere else, why is he here? So, but yeah, that's really what got me into it. And then, like I said, them calling the police on me for chalk and for flyers and for filming, like, come on, man, like, I'm not doing anything wrong. You see me here. I'm just out here just holding a sign, videoing, and the video is more for my protection because they're known to like bull bait. They're known to like try to attack you or send people to attack you, like send homeless people to try and attack you or drug. Yeah, they do. Not this one yet, but like in LA, that's what they do. They like give $20 to like a homeless person. You know, a homeless person's gonna do it, especially if they're a drug addict, because it's $20 for $20 is $20, and if they're ready for their next drug fix, those $20 is gonna get them there. So that's really what it is for me to record. If something happens out here, I need to have it on live, and if I have people watching, so it's cool, you know. If I get hurt where I can't call 911, someone here will call 911, I'm sure, and be like, hey, something just happened to this streamer in Boston. He's literally, you know, he was walking that way, and, you know, be found, because it's happened to other streamers where stuff like that's happened. In LA, it's crazy. So, but yeah, that's really what got me into it. Now I'm just, like I said, I try to come every day. Life gets in the way, you know, I got a grocery shop, I got to do my own personal stuff. But mostly I'm here, at least I try to be here 5 days a week.
I mean, I've seen you out here consistently for like the last month or so.
About a month and a half, 2 months to be honest. But yeah, that's really why I'm out here. Like I said, really just like to have conversations like this with people, and, you know, if you didn't know about it, you know, I tell them, and then it's pretty much it. I mean, they're on the second floor. They've recently started closing all the blinds about a week and a half ago. So, but like I tell them, I'm dedicated to this. They can close all the blinds. They can sneak everybody out. eventually I'll get something. It's me just being out here and talking to the public. They're not gonna come out here and talk to the public while I'm out here.
Yeah.
They're not.
Especially if you got a camera.
Yeah, they're not gonna come
right?
out here. No, they're not gonna come out here. They don't even talk to me, and all I tell them is like, "Hey, have a nice night." Sometimes I do reiterate the crimes that this place has committed, not them personally, because I don't know that for sure, but Scientology in general has committed a lot of crime, and the money they make goes into the main that feeds that exactly. So essentially, they're an accessory to any crime that's committed by the Church of Scientology. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, the reason I haven't asked before, I figured it's like a publicity stuff.
No, yeah, no, trust me,
I saw you like being here long enough. I'm like, okay.
You're like, it's not a
yeah,
you're like, no, there's actually something, for me, it's not. I mean, even like I said, even if I don't catch anything, like I'm not here to get it.
Yeah.
But me pointing the phone like I am right at the door, usually I'll see something, or like I said, I'll walk around to their creepy alley.
Yeah.
I'll see people sneaking out, and it's like the front door's here and your car's here. Why are you sneaking around back to get to your car? I'm literally not gonna move now. Like, because, and that's what happens, because they'll watch my live. Like, I'll go over there, and then around that corner, like there's a blind spot where I won't see this place anymore.
Yep.
And then they'll start coming out.
This front door?
And I'm like, yo, what the hell, bro? How do they know? Because they're not looking out the windows. This is a common space, and all their windows are blinded down. So it's not like they're watching me. And sometimes I'll see them creep out and I'll wave to them because it's creepy. Like, and again, they watch my live, so it's cool.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care.
Yeah, right.
Like, more
It's
watch
viewer
hours.
count,
Yeah,
right?
viewer
Yeah.
count. It's watch hours. I tell them to hit the like button. They can comment under a fake username. Like, I'm cool. Like, I'll engage with them in there if they want. But yeah, it's just fun. But like I said, this is really more what I'm about here, because a lot of people don't know that it's right here. So.
Two jokes with my friends about that, actually. Yeah.
Huh? Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I live underneath the Church of Scientology.
Literally,
That's what I
man.
want to convert. You
Yeah,
know?
it's right here.
Yeah.
Case.
Huh, that's awesome.
Well, it was good talking to you, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you.
Take care, and I'm
You
sure
too.
I'll see you out here. at
I'm
some
sure
point.
you will, yeah. Like I said, I've seen you out here quite a bit, so
Yeah,
I'm sure I'll see you
walk on,
around,
so.
man. All right, man. Take care.